Hey there everyone, it's me, Safari Sam, and today we're doing top 5 least handleable geckos that I actually really want. Now, my producer Jerry here says that top 5 videos get a lot of views, so we decided to sell out and kind of do this thing. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, let me know in the comments below. You can let us know on Patreon, like, etc. Just all the normal ways that you would let us know. Alright? So, let's get into it, okay? Number 5. Flying geckos. The flying gecko has a unique look about it. Webbed feet, a leaf tail, and skin flaps that make it look like it's concluded its weight loss journey. These adaptations let it glide effortlessly through the air and into my heart. Sadly, these geckos are skittish, especially when wild caught, which most of them are. These geckos can get away from you quickly, and much like love, if you lose it, you won't find it again. Number 4. Morning geckos. These little lesbians are a dream pet for me. They are cute, personable, and extremely easy to cohab and breed. A little too easy, actually. The downside? They are tiny and fast. These gals are fragile, and if you lose track of a morning gecko, morning is what you'll be in. Don't expect to see that little Sheila again. Number 3. Neon day geckos. These little buggers are expensive for their size, but worth every penny. Probably one of the prettiest lizards on the planet. These little critters have a lot of personality, but they have the same handling issues as morning geckos. They're tiny and quick. You could easily hurt and or lose them. The bright colours and diurnal lifestyle make them a tad easier to recapture, but do you really want to risk it? I wouldn't. Number 2. The giant day gecko. This might be the prettiest lizard in the world. They are also big, affordable, and have wonderful personalities. But they are still so fast. If handled incorrectly, it could drop its tail, or even worse, it could drop its skin. Do you really want to be the reason your lizard's skin tears away? Yeah, I didn't think so. Next, our honourable mention. Honourable mention? Jerry, I'm not doing an honourable mention. Because it's a cop-out? If you wanted 6 lizards on the list, you should have called it Top 6 Geckos. Or Top 6 Least Handleable Geckos that I really want to... Whatever the video is called. You should just call it top 6. Not all these videos have to be divisible by 5. Okay? This is a cop-out. I'm not doing it. I said I'm not doing it. Next up, our honourable mention. The lychee gecko. This is the largest gecko in the world. Losing it will be difficult. It's not particularly fragile either. So why does it even make the honourable mentions? Well, lychees are territorial and have a wide variety of personalities. Some lychees are fine being handled, and some will want to take a bite out of you with those giant jaws. They're also nocturnal, so when you want to hold them, they probably won't be open to being held. Definitely a bucket list reptile though. And before we go to number 1, I just want to say thank you to anyone who has subscribed to our Patreon Neon, and is a patron. Thank you to those people, and to any future ones as well. Thank you for supporting the show for this long. I know we've been making it for years, but just in the past half a year or so, maybe full year, we've kind of gone balls to the wall with Safari Sam. And at the time of recording this, it is our most viewed show on this channel, which is really excellent. Thank you all so much for that. I'm sorry I did this hacky self-promotion before number 1, But now, moving into number one. Number one. The Tokay Gecko. This is a gecko with violence in its eyes and murder in its heart. It can't kill you, but it will try. It will try. A wild-caught Tokay gecko will bite you, and it will rip and tear until it is done. You will bleed, and it will hurt. But remember, these animals are simply responding to a perceived threat. A captive-bred baby Tokay gecko can be tamed. It may take years, but I'm willing to put in the work. Tokays are one of the biggest geckos in the world, and they look beautiful. This animal deserves care, and it deserves respect. And if you provide that, it might just let you keep all your flesh on your bones. And really, if you put in the work to tame it, and you treat it well, and you do it right, they can just sit on your hands much like a cresty would. Like our crested gecko Salmonella. I've seen it. I know it's possible, and I know it can be done. And I'm willing to put in the work to make it happen. So that is it, everyone. Thank you all very much for tuning into our list. Let us know in the comments down below which one of these 6 geckos you think we should get first. I'm kind of leaning toward Tokay or Lychee, to be completely honest. I think the Lychee is a good next step post Crested. I think it's a good middle animal between Crested and Tokay. But I want to know what you all want to see. What do you think would be the coolest for the channel? Once again, these are all geckos I'd love to have one day. Morning geckos are a bucket list for me. Lychees are a bucket list for me, and Tokays definitely are. These are wonderful animals. Every lizard in the world is perfect. Every lizard in the world is perfect in every way. They might not all make perfect pets, but they're perfect. And I think we can all agree on that. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. And Patreon is the best place for more Safari Sam content. Sometimes we'll post little things there that don't go public on here for like 6 months. There was a video that recently went public on this channel in like April that was on Patreon 6 months before it went public here. And that's real and true. That's real and true. It was an isopod feeding video. Really, it happened. But also, you get new animal reveals before anyone else. And you get to see a lot more real-time stuff instead of waiting for the videos to come out. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.